Okay, so the next so how much to order is the EOQ formula. It tells you again what your quantity should be that minimizes your total holding plus ordering costs. Now, one of the assumptions of the EOQ formula is that price is constant. So what we're going to do is we're going to break that assumption, and we're going to no longer require that price is held constant. So that's what quantity discounts are. So again, for anybody who's gone to what am I thinking of? I just went brain dead. It's where you can go, you can go and buy more than what you need. And for some reason, I just went brain dead on the store. But again, you can buy things in bigger quantities than what you need. And so the benefit there is they sell it at a lower price per unit. But again, you have to so for instance, if you need a bar of soap, you're not going to be able to buy a bar of soap at these big discount places. You have to buy like a pack of, 24 or 30 bars, whatever, to get it at that lower price. All right, so how we're going to handle quantity discounts. It's a 3-step procedure. We're going to start at the lowest price and calculate the EOQ. If this EOQ is feasible at the price we calculated it at, then we are done. We don't have to do any more analysis. Then this EOQ is our lowest cost quantity to order. If that quantity is not feasible at the lowest price, you have to keep going up in price until you find a feasible EOQ. All right? And then the last step is to calculate the total cost for the feasible EOQ quantity and all other lower price break quantities, and then select the lowest total cost. So that sounds really complicated, but I have an example here that I think will show you these 3 steps. Okay, so, and I'm gonna get my Excel sheet opened up here so I can calculate these as we're doing them. In this particular problem, this is problem number 23. It gives us that demand is 20,000 per year, and that the holding rate is 20% of price, and that the ordering rate is $40 per unit. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you got to figure out what H is. All right, the holding rate, it says it's 20% of cost. So the holding rate for the highest price is $4, and then it's $3.60 for the middle one, and then it would be $3.40 for the lowest price. So you can see the lowest price is $17, and H is 20% of that price. So 20% of $17 is $3.40. Okay? So now, number 1 says we start at the lowest price. And so we're going to calculate the EOQ, which is just the square root of 2 times the 20,000 times the 40 divided by $3.40. And you get 686 is your EOQ quantity. All right? Now, here is where you ask, can I buy 686 units for $17? Well, the answer is no. You have to buy over 1,000 units to get this $17 price. And so this is not feasible. This EOQ, I cannot buy 686 for $17. So I'm going to put not feasible there. All right. So what it says, the process says, I have to keep going up in price until I find a feasible EOQ. All right, so let's look at the $18 price now. So the $18 price is going to be the square root of 2 times 20,000 times 40 divided by $3.60. And so we get our EOQ of 667. I'm at 668, I guess. Here, hold on. 667, excuse me. Okay, so that is an EOQ. Now, can we buy 667 for $18? Well, the answer is yes, we can, because we can see that for that $18 price, we have to buy between $500 and $999. So this is a feasible EOQ. All right. All right. So that's step 2. And then also, we don't need to evaluate the $20 price, because once we find a feasible EOQ, we stop going up. All right. So all we have are these 2 options to evaluate. Okay. So in terms of this use Q column, what we're going to do is, if it's feasible, we can use that EOQ. All right. So we're going to calculate now the holding cost with 667 is going to be 667 divided by 2 times the $3.60. So that's going to give us a holding cost of $1,200. All right. And then the ordering cost is going to be the demand of 20,000 divided by 667 times times the ordering rate, which was 40. So that's going to give us $1,200. Okay. All right. And this makes sense because we know at the EOQ, our ordering and our holding costs are equal. Now the purchase cost is going to be the price, which is $18 times the demand, which is 20,000. So the purchase cost is going to be $360,000. All right. And so our total is going to be the $360,000 plus the $2,400. So it's going to be, our total cost is going to be $362,400. And I'm going to put that right here. All right. So the total cost for the $18 price is the $1,200 in holding, the $1,200 in ordering, the $360,000 purchase cost gives us a $362,400 total cost. And again, we have to add the purchase price because price is no longer constant. Okay? All right, so now let's take a look at this where the EOQ is not feasible. So we can't use the 668. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the lowest quantity that we can buy at that price. And that's called the price break quantity. So we're going to use 1,000. We're going to compare this $17 price for the minimum that we can order at that price, which is 1,000. So we're going to use Q of 1,000 for the $17. And so if you calculate your EOQ is going, or I'm sorry, your holding cost is going to be the 1,000 over 2 times $3.40. So that's going to give you $1,700 here for the holding cost. And then if you look at the demand, 20,000 over 2, which is 1,000, times the 40, that gives you $800 for the ordering cost. All right, so we've got $2,500 here. And so if we look at the purchase cost, it's going to be 20,000 times $17, which is 340,000. So our purchase price is 340,000. Okay, so this is going to give us a total cost then of, hold on, I'm just 342,500. All right. So now you look here, we have a total cost of $362,400, and we have a total cost of $342,500. Well, the lowest total cost here is this one at the bottom. It's $17. So again, the answer to this is we're going to order 1,000 units at $17 each, and that's going to be the answer to the quantity discount kinds of example I gave you. All right, so I would recommend that you use this template. And again, if you want to use Excel to put these formulas in, you can. You don't have to use Excel, but again, it gives you a way to organize the information so that you can do the analysis. Okay, so here I've shown you an example of with the answer, and hopefully I got all these